daughters to participate in sport. In fact, motivation starts at home or family. Harris says that interest in sport by children usually precedes by their parents' interest. Mr. Person and Canyon found that parents were main socializing agents in the early age or years of both males and females. With an advancement of age, significance of family support seems to decrease, and peers, coaches, and teachers become the main supportive agent. School. If the pressure to participate is not laid down at home, it may come from coaches, peers, and particularly the teacher who are not the main driving forces for the education sector. School is thus important as it molds the lives of our developing teenagers. For some schools, there is still discrepancy as to which gender should participate in sport. As a matter of fact, a lot of schools do not have girls, soccer, basketball and volleyball team, as these are labeled as male sports. It depends upon the school whether females are encouraged to participate in sports or not. On the other hand, some schools it is compulsory to play at least one sport for male as well as female. The culture of sport is generally generated in some schools, and the reputation of some schools is dependent upon the success of female and males as sport personalities. It can be said that the sports participation depends upon the interest of school. If stress is laid down, there will be more participation. Culture. It has seen that culture belief can affect the progress of particular areas in life. In fact, cultural beliefs have greater impact on the involvement of females in sports. A woman's place is in the kitchen is still a common saying, and many cultures still firmly believe in it. Participation in sport masculinizes females and is therefore viewed negatively. The above sentence confirms the fact that masculine and feminine behaviors are seen as the presence or cultural bond. It is also believed that participation of women in sports has always been seen as presence of women in the men's world. However, there are various cultures which encourages women participation in sports. At the same time, some religions hold negative belief concepts and traditions regarding female participation in sports. Such views hinder the sports participation of women. Attitudes and prejudices of society. Attitudes and prejudices of society play a significant role in sports participation. Some females avoid certain sports for fear of being perceived masculine or lesbians. Due to such attitude, prejudices of society regarding sexuality inhibit females to participate. Ideology. Ideology is a set of doctrines or beliefs that are shared by the members of social group. In fact, it is the imaginary relation to the real conditioning of existence. It can be stated as the set of conscious and unconscious idea which makes up one's goal, expectations and motivations. It can also be a set of ideas proposed by a dominant class of society to all the members of the society. Ideology of women's participation. To understand the ideology of women's participation, it will be appropriate to peep into the past. In ancient Olympic, women were not allowed to even watch the sports competition. Even in the first modern Olympic Games, which were held in 1986 in Athens, there was no participation